ating ipagpapatuloy ang tampok ukol sa mga kaganapan ng 30th National Research Symposium na idinaos ng Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research o BAR noong ika-7 at ika-8 ng Nobyembre taong 2018 sa Philippine International Convention Center sa lungsod ng Maynila. Ang symposium proper ay ginanap noong ika-7 ng Nobyembre.
The purpose why we hold symposium is to disseminate the research-generated technologies. There are actually 7 categories. Basic research, applied research for agriculture and fisheries. When you say applied research, this will cover technology adaptation and technology verification type of research. When we say basic research, these are strategic research. They conduct the research in laboratory. And this is actually to come up with new technologies or new products, process, or information. And then we also give recognition to best paper under socioeconomics, socioeconomic research, development category. This is for our on-farm research type of projects.
Ang awarding ceremony ng 30th National Research Symposium ay ginanap noong ika-8 ng Nobyembre.
The purpose why we're doing this NRS is to give due recognition to our researchers and scientists from different research institutions. When we say different research institutions, from DA research implementing units, staff bureaus, attached agencies, NDA regional field offices, NDA BFAR, and BFAR regional field offices. There are also papers coming from state universities and colleges and people's organizations. The incentives for the winners is we provided them cash awards and of course research grant.
Ano po talaga ang significance nito? Hindi po ang bilangan ng ilan ang nanalo o na-research, kundi yung challenge po paano po nila magiging applied or mapapagamit po to sa ating mga magsasaka, mangingisda para po lalong gumanda ang ating pamumuhay po.
We're trying to revive the soybean production in Region 2. So ang ginawa natin, nire-introduce natin yung soybean. And since 2011, the start of project, pinondon siya ng BAR until 2017 today, meron na tayong 1,750 hectares. So, ang mga ginawa po natin doon is nagkanda po tayo ng mga on-station production and on-farm seed production with the help of the accredited seed growers. And at the same time, nagkandak din po tayo ng mga techno-demo using good agricultural practices and organic production. And since yung soybean po walang sariling area siya, ang in-introduce po natin sa mga farmers is intercrop siya sa mga fruit trees, plantation crops, crop rotation siya, and cereals. And at the same time, meron din po tayong na-capacitate na 27 farming communities. Sila po ngayon yung nagpa-process ng soybean. Mga soy milk, tokwa, taho, ganyan. And at the same time, yung iba po, ginagamit nila for improved nutrition and health ng mga household family members nila. 98% po import dependent po tayo. So gumagastos tayo ng mga around $750 million para lang po mag-import ng soybean. Ngayon meron na tayong local market ng soybean na yung variety natin dito sa Philippines. Sa Region 2 alone, merong around 550 tons per month na requirements ng mga nagpa-process ng soybean. So kung susumahin natin yun, that is equivalent to 5,000 hectares na tatamnan ng soybean sa Region 2 alone na requirement. Sa mga farmers, ang soybean is 3 months lang. So, pwede mo siyang itanim in between mango. Di ba wala siyang nakatanim, nakatiwangwang lang siya. In between citrus, kanya. And then, magkakaroon ka ng mga additional net income of about 25,000 pesos per hectare.
Our research is about a technology. This is a non-destructive moisture meter specific for coffee. Non-destructive meaning we're not crushing the coffee beans. Mahal kasi ang coffee. So it would be a loss din dun sa mga gagamit kung i-grind mo pa siya or you will do something destructive. So we decided to make one na non-destructive. Ang moisture content kasi is a very critical parameter na kailangan nating malaman in an accurate way. Kasi ito yung, dito nagbabase yung quality ng beans. So kapag hindi mo siya accurate na measure, ay magkakaroon ng hindi magandang quality yung beans mo. And unfortunately, over the years, we haven't developed one which is local. So most ng ating moisture meters na ginagamit are imported ones, which is not accessible dun sa maliliit nating farmers and the small traders. So kawawa naman yung mga farmers natin na they really need also the moisture meter. So we developed this one. We made it affordable. This is actually from 60% difference dun sa existing na mga imported moisture meters. We're so proud of this technology na na-develop kasi yung accuracy niya is compliant to the existing standards. Tapos ano din siya, comparable dun sa mga imported moisture meters na pumapasok sa atin. Our next move would be a pre-commercialization pilot testing. So hopefully by next year, this will be available na sa market for our farmers and traders and processors as well to access. Kasi nga, the better the quality of the beans that you have from the farmers levels and pataas, diba? So it will always translate to additional benefits in terms of money sa ating farmers and the industry as well.
Yung research namin, may Untitled Pilot Testing, Promotion and Commercialization of Adlay Milling Machine to major production areas in the Philippines. So, ang nangyari po dito sa project na to, nag-introduce po tayo ng Adlay. So, year 2011-2012, nagpatanim po tayo ng Adlay sa mga farmers natin sa Luzon and even other regions. Nagtanim po sila, then naka-harvest po sila. Then, naging problem po nila yung pag-transform nung harvest nila na Adlay grains into an edible grits. So, in order to sustain yung production, para hindi po sila ma-discourage or himinto sa production ng Adlay, nag-develop po tayo ng Adlay milling machine or yung micromill, suitable doon sa requirement ng mga Adlay grits buyers. Ang dami po ng demand ng Adlay grits. Isa po dito is yung, kung alam niyo yung mamasitas, sakto naman napapasukan ng mga Adlay farmers natin kasi there is this big demand. Yung mga health conscious, so gustong itry itong Adlay, then aside from its being high in minerals, itong Adlay na ito. Yung part ng project natin na pilot testing ng machine, so for a overview, so nag-distribute tayo ng 10 units na Adlay milling machine sa iba't ibang regions, dalawa sa Region 2, dalawa sa Region 9, dalawa sa Region 10, isa sa 11, 12, 13 sa ARMM. After several months, may mga 14 months up to 21 months, binalikan namin yung machine, tinignan kung ano yung kakulangan o kahinaan niya for further improvement. Then, for the impact of that pilot testing, may mga cooperative farmers na mas niluwangan yung tinaniman ng Adlay, nakapag-generate ng mga income, dumami yung variety ng products nila out of Adlay, then mas lumawang pa yung market nila out of Adlay. So, they are very thankful and masaya sila na mayroong Adlay milling machine to transform their grits, which is an improved income for them.
First, gusto ko munang magpasalamat sa Panginoon dahil alam ko kung wala siya, kung wala yung gabay niya, hindi ko makukuha to. Yung project ko ay tungkol sa development of post-harvest and processing system for locally grown soybeans in the Philippines. Noong mga 1980s, nagkaroon ng programa ang Department of Agriculture tungkol sa soybeans, pero hindi ito gaano naging successful kasi mayroong mga problems like kakulangan ng post-harvest facilities at saka equipment, tapos low-quality soybeans. So, in 2010, nagkaroon ulit ng panibagong programa at ito ay pinondohan ng Department of Agriculture through High Value Crops Program. Ang BAR po ang humawak, ang Bureau of Agricultural Research. So this time, nag-develop ang PhilMec, yung office namin, ng post-harvest system at saka processing system sa soybeans. Ang post-harvest system ay composed of different machine like thresher, sorter grader, then moisture meter. Itong mga gamit na to, machine na to ay ginagamit pagkatapos i-harvest yung ating soybeans para maging maganda yung quality niya. Then mayroon din tayong processing system. Pag na-harvest yung soybeans at gustong i-process ng household or any body, kooperatiba or association, meron tayo ding naka-ready na processing system like grinder and extractor. Meron kaming mga kooperatiba na nilagyan namin ng mga post-harvest facilities. Ito ay doon sa Tago, Surigao del Sur. Nung wala pa silang appropriate na post-harvest machine, malaki yung losses nila. Then yung pagsusort nila ay mano-mano. Nung nilagakan namin sila ng mga equipment ngayon, bumaba yung losses, minimal na. Then yung sorter ay napadali. Actually, yung mga farmer na gumamit ng sorter namin, nagkaroon siya ng increase ng selling price nila. Malaki ang kinikita ng isang processor, parang value adding to So mayroon kaming kooperatiba dito sa Paco, Metro Manila, si Merlison. Then mayroon din kami sa Cabanatuan yung Golden Beans and Grains Producer Cooperative. Itong si Merlison, malaki yung kinikita niya, nasa 4,000 a day na siya ngayon. At the same time, naka-generate siya ng employment.
This paper has been considered as called as the adoptions of the Butsitana or the Yamanlopa program. The Butsitana technology is the technology that was taken from India. We tried to implement it here in the Philippines. We are only about 3 regions that has been considered as the pilot area. Region 4A, Region 8, and Region 9. And we have only 3 activities that we try to use this on. One is the analysis of the macro and the micronutrients of the soils. So we are assured of the fertilizer that will be used. Then 2, we have using the good quality planting materials and other support services for the productions. Then capability building. So total impact of that is the increase of yield of the farmers. As we note in our objective that we'll be having an increase of not less than 20%, but in this case, we're able to attain more than 60%. Increase in yield and increase in income. Using this technology, the soil also will be rejuvenated. So hopefully we can use this throughout the country, all of the regions.
Thankful kami kasi nagkaroon kami ng opportunity na maka-attend ng NRS. Lalo na sa amin mga researchers, andun lang po kami sa field. So ito yung mga event na ina-attendan na namin na pwede naman palang appreciate yung mga efforts po namin sa R&D. Napaka-importante nito sa amin kasi nakaka-boost siya ng moral.
Sa akin kasi parang this is the ultimate gauge of how you do well in research, di ba? Kasi this really is a venue na makikita mo talagang lahat ng magagaling sa research ay nandito. It's a milestone for us researchers. Sa amin, it would inspire us to do more and to do better sa research. So this really is very important for us. We are very happy and I thank God also for all of this.
I have so many persons to give thanks, but most especially is to our Almighty God na ginamit niya ako as a channel of blessing para matouch yung mga buhay ng ating mga Adlay farmers, especially sa mountainous farming communities. I have overwhelming joy kasi as the DA Bar celebrates its 30th Bar NRS anniversary, naging part ako. Then it's good milestone sa akin, then sa office namin, buong Region 2, na naging part tayo sa improvement or upliftment ng buhay ng ating mga farmers.
sobrang inspired ako ngayon at actually sabi ko sa sarili ko dapat sa susunod na mga research pagbubutihin kong mabuti kasi nakaka-inspire yung ginagawa ng bar.
This is one of the very good events for us researchers because we can show to the world that in the Philippines we have also good quality research that could also help our farmer clientele as well as our fisher folk.